We talked about before creating emails for a broadcast or a sequence, and you can go to New Email Campaign, choose which one you'd like to use. And I'll just choose this one as a test email. From here, you have the option of all these templates. You could also just use the classic editor, which is simple text. But if you want to make them fancy, it is nice to create one email template with your signature, maybe a picture in it, maybe your logo at the top or whatever other kind of banner you want to put in there. And then every time you want to send an email, just use that same template. At the beginning, you will start off with just using a classic editor, a simple email, but as you start to get to know Kajabi a little better, it is fun to make the aesthetics of your email a little nicer. Let's choose this one, for example. You just click on a newsletter or an email template. Get started here. We'll just call this a weekly email. And realize that any of the templates that you choose, you can make anything out of them. So if you chose template A and you want it to look like template C, you can definitely get there. It really has to do with adding images and colors and whatnot, and you can do that with any of those templates. So we'll just click Edit Content. And here you can see on the left side, currently there's an image and then a text box. You can see a second text box, a button, and you see kind of down the line, and here's a space. We call it divider over here, text, social icons, another image. Now let's just say I like this layout. Then I can just click on image and choose upload the image that I want to have there, and then type on top of this text just like you would a regular landing page. This button, let's say I don't want that button there. I can click the button, it pops up on the left, I can roll to the bottom and just delete that section. And let's say I wanted to add another image in here. All I'd have to do is add section and choose image, add. And then I like to kind of name it something that I'll remember, this image. So whenever I drag it up, it doesn't get confused with these other images here. So to rename it, you just click the three dots to rename and then click the check when you're done. From here, you can drag it to the area that you want it to be located. So I want it right there. And you can see it seamlessly looks like it just becomes a part of this text. And let's say that I want the background though a different color. If I just click on the image, you could see it pops up on the left, and I can roll down to background and say I want it to be purple. And then you can see this image has a purple background. So it's as simple as just kind of coming in and playing around. You can also add any kind of thing you want, a countdown, a logo, announcement, two text boxes next to each other. That's what that is. Say text and text. So you can have two side by side like that, however you want to make it, and then just drag it to wherever you want it to be located, like right there. Maybe I'm going to talk about an offer I have right here, an offer I have right here, a little picture of something I want to talk about. Anyway, there's unlimited things that you can do, but it's just a matter of clicking and playing around. And as far as this color in the background, that's located under settings. And then color scheme, you can see page background. And I just want it to be purple. And then to see it, I guess I need to click save. And there we go. And let's say I don't want it purple. I want it to be green. Green, save. There we go. And now I can change the header text color, body text color, and by header and body, it is when I click here, just like on a landing page, and I'm inside the font, there's header 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and everything else is paragraph. You can see it's paragraph instead of header. So in a newsletter, you have paragraph font or heading font. And that's what those two colors were in the settings and color scheme area. And typography, you can choose a particular font for your emails, but sometimes when it goes out to people's email service provider, it defaults back to like a sans serif. So I don't know that you can definitely get this every time. You maybe get it on some emails, but not all of them. And yeah, it's just a matter of coming in and playing around.